Did you know that 2023 was the hottest year in the last 100,000 years? That's not a rhetorical question. According to the Copernicus Climate Change Service, C3S, the world truly experienced an unprecedented heat wave in 2023, shattering temperature records. But that's not all. The 12 months from February 2023 to January 2024 saw a warming of 1.52 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. For the first time, we crossed the critical 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold set out in the Paris Agreement. That year, extreme weather events took the world by storm, literally. We witnessed a succession of extreme heat waves, droughts, storms, and wildfires across the globe. These frightening phenomena were supercharged by our changing climate and the El Niño weather pattern. Experts have called this a warning to humanity that we are moving faster towards 1.5 degrees Celsius than expected, a call that certainly demands our attention. If you thought 2023 was hot, brace yourself. 2024 is on track to be even hotter. Our world is not cooling down. In fact, it's heating up at an alarming rate. January 2024 has gone down in the history books as the warmest January ever recorded globally. But it didn't stop there. The last quarter of 2023 also saw the hottest October, November, and December on record. The trend is clear and the message is undeniable. Our planet is getting hotter. This heat isn't distributed evenly across the globe. Some regions are feeling the burn more than others. Northwestern Africa, the Middle East, and Southern Europe, for instance, have been particularly affected. Here, temperatures soared to extreme levels, making daily life a struggle for millions. On the other side of the world, Chile was grappling with its own climate crisis. A severe heat wave and drought set the stage for devastating wildfires. These fires were not only catastrophic for the environment, but they also claimed the lives of over 130 people. While these events may seem isolated, they're all connected in the grand scheme of our changing climate. Even as the El Niño weather pattern begins to weaken, our seas are not catching a break. Sea surface temperatures continue to hit new highs, further fueling the cycle of heat and devastation. While the El Niño has started weakening, sea surface temperatures continue to hit new highs. These alarming trends are not isolated events, but part of a bigger, more concerning picture. We're seeing a relentless surge in global emissions when, according to scientists, they should be plummeting rapidly. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, has issued a stark forecast. If our current rates persist, we're likely to breach the critical 1.5 degrees Celsius increase above pre-industrial levels in the early 2030s. This isn't just about the air we breathe. Oceans, those vast blue expanses, have been absorbing over 90% of the excess heat. You might think, great, the oceans are taking one for the team. But it's not that simple. This excess heat absorption is wreaking havoc on our weather systems. In 2023, scientists declared that our ocean dynamics went berserk. This isn't just a catchy phrase, but a sobering account of the state of our planet's climate. And the need of the hour? Urgent, drastic cuts in emissions. The problem is so severe that some experts believe it's now unavoidable that we'll reach the 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold. It paints a grim picture, doesn't it? But it's not a foregone conclusion. We can and must still act, and act now, to minimize overshooting it. Every fraction of a degree matters. The impacts we are already experiencing at just 1 degree Celsius of warming are deadly. And let's not forget, this is a global average. Some regions are experiencing far greater increases. The higher the temperature rise, the worse the irreversible consequences. So we're faced with a choice. We can continue on our current path, risking our planet and future generations, or we can take transformative action now. The latter involves rapidly cutting emissions to zero, a tall order, but the only one that offers us a chance to give future generations a livable planet. Every fraction of a degree matters. The impacts we are already experiencing at just 1 degree Celsius of warming are deadly. Higher temperatures will unleash worse, irreversible consequences. The record-breaking heat of 2023 and the continued trend in 2024 highlight the accelerating climate crisis. We're not just breaking records, we're shattering them, and it's a grim sign of what's to come if we don't act. The ticking clock demands our immediate attention and action. The need for transformative change has never been more urgent. We must rapidly cut emissions to zero, and we must start now. Our actions today will shape the world of tomorrow. To give future generations a livable planet, we must act now.